I sleep when you can play Dom Team Death, the free-for-all, CTF and Sabotage. Man, I play them all from search up to headquarters, down the list of demolition. Objectively speaking, to win is my only mission. If I sin, it's not by omission of order.
What is up, YouTubers? I'm Hardcore Gamer for Life, bringing you another gameplay commentary. This time it's on some free-for-all on Village. Had a good match just the other morning, and I'm going to go ahead and share that with you. Was working on golden out my CM901, so I'm rocking the thermal with the suppressor. And, you know, I found in this game that thermal is actually quite good, guys. You know, I don't know if you guys could vibe with thermal in any of the previous games. I know I couldn't. You know, especially like in Black Ops, thermal was kind of junk. Yeah, the guys that weren't immune to it popped out like a sore thumb. But the guys that were, unless they were standing in basically full daylight out in the open, they were just invisible. You know, the guys that, forget it, what was it, Ghost? That made you invisible? Whatever made you invisible to thermal in Black Ops. Like, you were literally, unless you were standing broad daylight out in the open, you were literally invisible if you were immune to thermal on Black Ops and someone was looking down a thermal scope, which was kind of ridiculous. So, you know, Modern Warfare 2 was better, definitely, as far as that goes. You know, you could pick out, it was about like this. Guys with, you know, that weren't immune stuck out like a sore thumb. You could pick out the other guys all right. You know, whether they were standing in shadow, whether they were in broad daylight, it was obviously a little easier, but you could still pick out guys all right. It was a lot like this, but it didn't, as far as like, I don't know, it didn't have that feel a lot like this, though, in my opinion. Like, to me, I suddenly, all of a sudden in this game, vibe with thermal. I don't know what it is about the thermal, but it just seems to help me control, like, for example, this gun, the CM901, you know, has kind of a little bit of a crazy recoil to it. It's got plenty of power, you know, don't get me wrong. It knocks down in a few shots, even at range. You know, it's like the G36 in that aspect. You know, that it knocks down people very well at range. But at the same time, you got that kind of crazy recoil to control. And I find it actually helps when I throw the thermal on this gun. And, you know, I noticed early on, trying to gold out like that in my MP5K, the first gun I ever got gold, that thermal was actually really amazing in this game. Like, even on SMG, I was amazed. So, you know, if you guys haven't vibed with thermal in past Call of Duty games, I highly suggest you check it out in this game because I've just found it nothing short of amazing, in all honesty. For some reason, I just really do well, you know, popping on a thermal scope. So, anyways, guys, yeah, let's move on from that particular topic and talk about kill streaks. What am I rocking here? Well, as you've already seen, I'm rocking the Predator, the Strafe Run, and the Pavlo. Predator and Strafe Run are great, especially Strafe Run was really great in an open level like this. As you can see, you know, when I got it, it notched out my 3 kills to the Pavlo like that. You know, it was quick, which is nice. You know, on a level like Downturn where everyone's hiding underground and in buildings, Strafe Run kind of sucks. But here, when you got a lot of out in the open, you know, it's going to knock you out your 3 kills to the Pavlo pretty darn quick. And I'll tell you what, guys, that Pavlo is, I mean, it was already, when it was a 9 kill streak in Modern Warfare 2, it was already an absolute beast. But in this particular game, if anything, you know, even though they made it a 12 kill streak, they really seem to have buffed it up or something. It's almost like itself on steroids or something in this game. As you can see, it's about to notch me my last kill, and I realize how many kills I have all of a sudden. You know, at that point, I was like, I didn't even know that I was only, you know, a couple kills from the W, and I suddenly realized, wow, my Pavlo's been raping so much face, I don't have any round left. So I want to get that last kill for myself. I rush out, but by that time, my Pavlo is left already, and it's like, there you go, buddy. I got every kill but one for you. You get the last one. And right here, I'm going flawless, and I'm like, damn, man. I'm going to go over here and wait on this grassy knoll. Someone's going to walk right out to that cave mouth. Bam, end of game. Flawless, baby. But as you'll see here in a moment, you know, even though I crawl up to the top of the grassy knoll, like, I just get impatient, though, you know. I don't want people to sit here, you know, while I'm doing this gameplay commentary and, you know, see that I'm just laying there on the grassy knoll waiting for my last kill. You know, if someone walked through that door in the first few seconds, that's one thing, but, you know, I don't know. I just didn't want to roll like that. Now, I should have checked my flank here instead of just walking across the bridge. I should have checked to my left. I mean, it's obvious that, you know, you could be vulnerable from there, but instead I'm going to be respawning, drop shot the bouncing Betty, and bam. Game over, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed this gameplay, quick gameplay commentary. As always, this has been Hardcore Gamer for Life. Thank you so much for viewing. Please rate, comment, hell, subscribe, and bump it on the Respawn Army app if you like what you see. And I will be talking to you guys later. Peace out.
Keep it on the dial where you know that it's hot. Cause you know that on my channel I upload a lot of videos of all different types of varieties. Gameplays, mini tashes, live comms, even some comedy bits. Ain't no playlist titled greatest hits, not yet, but you can bet.